This girl comes home from school. She discovers all her precious makeup is gone. Lucy rushes downstairs to ask her mom. Mom says I threw them all away. Lucy gets frantic. She says you know how much I treasure those cosmetics. How could you secretly throw them out? Mom gets even angrier when she hears this. Turns out although Lucy improved by 20 ranks this exam, she's still dead last in her grade. Even if she improved another 50 ranks she still couldn't get into college. So mom won't allow Lucy to keep wearing makeup. She wants her to focus all her attention on studying. Meanwhile Charles is at Lucy's front door, secretly practicing the flirting techniques his classmates taught him. But when he slaps his palm down he accidentally pushes the door open. He happens to see Lucy crying as she runs out of the house. He quickly closes the door and hides. Lucy rummages through the trash pile, finally finds her makeup. Charles sees Lucy crying so sadly, so he takes her to the comic book store they often visit. He even cooks instant noodles for her. He says how about I buy you new makeup? On the way walking Lucy home, Lucy suddenly stops. She says I think I stepped on an earthworm. I hate earthworms the most. Then she's too scared to move standing in place. Charles says let me get it off for you. He's worried Lucy might lose her balance, so he tells Lucy to sit down for a moment. Lucy ends up sitting right on Charles's shoulders. This position is so awkward. Charles says actually I meant for you to sit on that chair. Just as Lucy is about to enter the house, Charles suddenly pushes her against the wall corner. Lucy realizes what's happening. She nervously closes her eyes, but this clueless Charles only clips a hairpin in her hair and reminds Lucy to study hard. The next day Lucy wears the hairpin Charles gave her. She shyly comes to school, but sees Daisy lying in Charles's arms crying. Lucy sadly walks away. She remembers yesterday, a girl confessed to Charles. Charles said I already have someone I like. Could that person be Daisy? She takes off the hairpin, decides to keep her distance from Charles. Meanwhile Daisy asks Charles are my eyes red? Can you tell I was just crying? Charles says I can tell. Daisy directly takes off Charles's hat and puts it on herself. This scene is exactly what Lucy sees. Charles gestures for Lucy to sit next to him, but Lucy silently walks toward a corner seat. She thinks the person Charles likes is Daisy. She doesn't know they're just friends who've known each other for 10 years. After going home Lucy finds many excuses to convince herself to accept the fact that Charles likes someone else. Finally she can only use loud laughter to cover up the pain in her heart. But the more she thinks about it the angrier she gets. Charles, you bad man. If you have someone you like why don't you say so? Why are you so nice to me? She grabs a stuffed doll and vents her frustration. Her little brother comes to find her, but gets scared away as soon as he enters the room.